Well,
So
and based on our personal relationship for all these years, I know something about you that maybe other folks don't. Although if they read the book, they will learn, and that is that you yourself weren't always bold. See, I know you, and I think of you as a brilliant example of someone who walks the walk on boldness. But that wasn't always the case.
not at all. No, I grew up in the category of painfully shy.
And for
You know,
people that know you today, I think they'll have a hard time uh, kind of coming to grips with that because that is not the Fred that I've known for 35 years.
no, it made me unhappy. It made me angry sometimes at all of the times that I hesitated and I missed great opportunities, possible great relationships, great adventures, and just great moments, just because I was too shy, too hesitant, too underconfident. What most of us do when we hit an underconfident moment is the brain goes into the worst case scenario, right? This is the worst thing that could happen. People will laugh. I'll be embarrassed. I'll fail. The brain's great at coming up with how bad things can go. Bold people have figured out that 99% of the time that doesn't happen. And if it does happen, it's not a big deal, right? They laugh it off rather than go, whereas other people would shrink and go like, and crawl back into their shell. The bold person goes, wow, that could have been humiliating if it wasn't so funny, you know?
Right.
Uh,
Well, and I'll share because it's in the book, so I can't wait for our listeners to read it. But I'll share with you that this extends personally as well, and you share a very personal story from your life, kind of amplifying the concept of being super shy and how boldness would have been the right approach, but you just didn't have it at that point. And that was when you had the opportunity to eulogize your father.
yeah,
And if you might, would you mind sharing that? And at a very personal level, kind of sharing that experience in your life and maybe how that, among others, really pivoted you to make some changes.
it's a perfect example of something that you get one shot at. And it's true of a lot of things in terms of opportunities where if you're not bold, if you don't step up, that fleeting moment is gone forever. And I was just too young and no confidence to get in front of a room and say anything. And so I didn't prepare anything, and there was just the funeral, the wake, and everything, and that was it. Uh, and never, I look back, now I look back. I was in my 20s when my dad passed away. I look back and think, I was just too young to even get to know him as an adult. Never mind express my appreciation to him for all the sacrifices he made with me growing up. I mean, he was always there. He was going to be home when I got home. I was going to be able to borrow his car. He was going to lend me money as I was trying to figure out my way, because I was a vagabond and a wanderer and a directionless guy for many years. But I did get to eulogize my mom, and it made all the difference to be able to honor her. And you get one shot at that.